to CodeCrux. This is Mahesh Gugani, and in this video, I am going to cover fuzzy membership functions. These are the points I am going to cover in this video. I will be talking various kind of fuzzy membership functions, including singleton membership functions, triangular function, trapezoidal function, Gaussian function, generalized bell-shaped function, and the sigmoid membership function. Before we dig into the discussion of various membership functions, let us first understand why we need this fuzzification process. So this is the overall diagram of fuzzy inference system. As you can see that the input to the system comes from this fuzzifier. That input will be in crisp form, that is converted into fuzzy form. That converted fuzzy input will be processed using the knowledge base. Some inference mechanism is applied on that, and finally the fuzzy output is generated. Now this output cannot be directly given to the controller, so we need a mechanism by which we can convert that fuzzy output into the crisp output. Consider the auto mode of air conditioner. So the temperature of the conditioner is set based on different parameters like what is the size of room, how many people are there into the room, what is the temperature inside room, what is the temperature outside room, and many other parameters. So all those readings are in crisp form. That is, it is actually some real number. For example, the temperature of a room could be 25 degree, number of people could be 4, the size of room might be 20 square foot, and so on. These parameters are in numeric form. It needs to be converted into fuzzy form so that fuzzy inference system can understand it. So these fuzzy membership functions will help us to map that real number into a fuzzy value which ranges between 0 to 1. Similarly, when fuzzy output is generated, we need some defuzzification method which will again map the fuzzy output into crisp output. Because the output of the fuzzy inference system might be decrement the temperature of air conditioner by some amount or by low amount. The sum and low cannot be understood by the controller. It needs some real number so that fuzzy output is converted into crisp number using defuzzification methods. That crisp number could be 5 degree or 7 degree or 2 degree depending upon the input crisp parameters. Very primitive and very basic membership function is a singleton membership function. It assigns membership value 1 if x is having certain fixed value c, and it assigns membership value 0 to rest of all the values of x. In functional form, we can represent singleton membership function using the formula mu of x is equal to 1 if x is set to c and it is 0 otherwise. Triangular membership function is most widely used membership function. It maps crisp input between 0 to 1 using triangulation. This is quite simple and mathematically efficient membership function. The triangle is defined by 3 parameters A, B and C, where A and C represents base of the triangle and B defines the height of the triangle. Here the x-axis represents crisp number and the y-axis represents membership value or the fuzzified value of that crisp input, which will be always between 0 to 1. If crisp number is less than A or if it is greater than C, then the membership value of that will be definitely 0. If crisp number is between A and B, then we can apply similar triangle rule and we can easily compute the membership value of that x. We can use the formula like x minus A upon B minus A to compute the membership value of x between A to B. As x approaches to A, the equation will reduce to A minus A upon B minus A, so that is 0, and as we can see from the diagram also that A has membership value 0. So when x is equal to A, its membership value will be 0. As x approaches to B, the equation will reduce to B minus A upon B minus A, that is 1, and we can see from diagram also that B has membership value 1. So as we move from A to B, the membership value is decreasing. Now this x could be actually 10, 20, 30 or it may be 100 or 500 or any number, but ultimately the membership value will be mapped between 0 to 1. If x is in between B and C, then again using similar triangle method, we can compute the membership value for x as mu of x is equal to c minus x upon c minus b. As x approaches to b, the equation will reduce to c minus b upon c minus b, which is 1. And we can see in diagram also that b has membership value 1. And as x approaches to c, equation will reduce to c minus c upon c minus b, which is 0. And that is true from diagram itself. So as we move away from the b, the membership value will keep decreasing. At c, it becomes 0. And after, for any value of x greater than c, it will remain 0. We have discussed all possible scenarios. If x is less than a, membership value is 0. If x is greater than c, then also membership value is 0. And for any value between a to b and b to c, we have different membership functions. We can combine all these membership values using single membership functions, that is mu triangle a comma b comma c is equal to 0 if x is less than a, it is x minus a upon b minus a. If x is in between a and b, it is c minus x upon c minus b if it is in between b and c, and that will be again 0 if number is greater than c. In simplified form, we can represent the triangular membership function using this equation also. Let us find the membership value of x is equal to 8 for given triangular membership function, where a is equal to 2, b is equal to 6 and c is equal to 10. From previous slide, we already know how to compute membership value using triangular function. If we put appropriate values into this and if we simplify, we will be left with this. Put x is equal to 8 into this equation. So we will be left with this and the final membership value will be 0.5. So crisp value 8 will be converted into fuzzy value 0.5. The trapezoidal membership function is also widely used in fuzzy controller design. It is almost similar to triangular function except that flat height. The membership value of any number less than a and greater than d will be 0. If number is in between b and c, then its membership value will be obviously 1. If number is between a and b, then we can apply the same triangular rule as we used in case of triangular membership function, and the membership value could be given by x minus a upon b minus a. And if number is in between c and d, then in similar fashion we can compute the membership value using the equation d minus x upon d minus c. And in simplified form, we can represent it using this formula. Consider this trapezoidal membership function. We have to find out the membership value or the fuzzified value for crisp input x is equal to 3.5. Put value of all the necessary parameters of this trapezoid into the equation and simplify it. Put x is equal to 3.5 in this equation. Solve it. So we will get membership value 0.75. The Gaussian membership function is described by two parameters, mean of this distribution and the spread of the distribution, that is by c and sigma. Mathematically, it is defined as mu Gaussian of x comma c comma sigma. It is given by e raised to minus 1/2 x minus c upon sigma whole square. So this is standard equation of Gaussian distribution. By setting appropriate sigma and c, we can derive different bell shapes. And for any crisp value of x, this function will always return value between 0 to 1. Let us find the membership value for x is equal to 9 using Gaussian function, where the parameters are m is equal to 10 and sigma is equal to 3. So this is the equation for computing the membership value using Gaussian membership function. Put appropriate value of variables and put x is equal to 9 into this and solve it. So we will get the membership value 0.9459. Generalized bell-shaped membership function is also known as a Cauchy membership function, and this is generalization of all the membership functions we have discussed. By setting appropriate parameters a, b and c, we can generate a family of membership functions. And the equation for mu bell x a b c is given as 1 upon 1 plus x minus c upon a raised to 2b. Wherever this crossover point happens, x and y at c minus a and c plus a distance, the slope at point x is computed as b upon twice a, and slope at point y is given by minus b upon twice a, where a, b and c are the parameters which will define the shape and spread of this membership function. Consider the input bell-shaped function. We have to find out the membership value of x is equal to 8 for this. We are not given the parameters of this membership function, so we have to assume appropriate parameters. Consider that c is equal to 10, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3 for this function. Put this value in the equation of mu bell and put x is equal to 8 into this, because we want to calculate membership value for x is equal to 8. You solve the equation and will get 0.5 as the membership value. This is the example of generalized bell-shaped membership function. By setting a is equal to b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 0, we can derive something like a perfect Gaussian, and the equation for this Gaussian would be 1 upon 1 plus x square. Similar way, by changing different values of a and b, we will get different shapes and different position of this generalized bell-shaped function. Sigmoid function is very popular in machine learning. It is used in classification. Specifically, logistic regression and neural network employs the concepts of sigmoid function to map the output in one of the classes. The sigmoid function is defined by two attributes, a and c, where c is the center of the sigmoid function and a determines the slope at the crossover point, that is at x is equal to c. Wherever sigmoid function cuts x is equal to c line, at that point whatever slope is given, that is defined by value a. The equation of sigmoid function is given as 1 upon 1 plus e raised to minus a into x minus c. By changing the different values of a, we can get different shapes as shown in diagram. Consider the example. This is the function we are given and we have to compute the membership value for x is equal to 8. Again, parameters are not specified for this function, so we will assume appropriate parameters for that. We already know the equation. Assume that b is equal to 6 and a is equal to 2. We put it into the equation, set x is equal to 8 into this equation and solve it. So finally, we will get the membership value for x is equal to 8 as 0.98, or it is very much going with the diagram shown here. That's it for today, folks. See you in next video. If you think this video was useful to you, then please like, comment and share. Don't forget to subscribe the channel Code Crafts. Press the bell icon for the notification of latest videos. Stay connected, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.